I woke up like this. I have a thing about having like butts on my head. So fluffy. This is not interesting content. You can be the best Potter in all of Potter's field. The ADHD is strong this morning. Ow. Good. Come on. Hi, good morning. Luna, could you maybe this way a little bit? This way, because I feel like you're just going to slide down my back. And there's going to be very painful claw marks. All right. This is just, I woke up like this. I'm not made up or anything. She knows that she can climb on my shoulders when I have a sweatshirt on. If you could get your tuchus out of my hair, it would be preferred. I know you have a very clean tushy, but doesn't mean I want it in my face or on my head. I have a thing about having like butts on my head. Okay, are we getting down now? You see Ralph. You see Ralph and you want to play? What are we doing? Okay. Oh my God. Oh. Just show you what's happening over there. They're play fighting. This is what they do. By the way, do you like my rug? It's so fluffy. It's great. I love it. I'm a fan. 10 out of 10. This is not interesting content. Okay. All right. What I came here to do was start. You'll probably rather look at the cats. What I'm going to be doing is working on. There's hair on it. Working on cleaning these off to make sure they're fuzz and hair free. I think we can go back to being regular standing program. Okay, so I'm going to be carving these out. These are the designs that I had made. I'm not 100% married to these exact lines, but rough idea of what I'd like to do. Because I really, I gotta be honest, I think this was my favorite of the little paintings. It's the colors, it's the flow, and I was doing something. This is where that idea kind of came from. And actually it came from a Mother's Day card that I designed last year, I think, with flowers on it. And I love that design. And I've just been like, I would like to make that a painting and not just a greeting card. I want to make art that's not just for greeting cards, okay? I'm more than a greeting card person. Greeting cards are great, but I also just want to make some art too. So anyway, my point is, the ADHD is strong this morning. I need to take my supplement so I can have some better focus today, because my brain is hopscotching all over. I don't know what the hell I was saying, but I'm gonna film carving these out. Probably on a double, triple speed. I'm just thinking of myself and people like me. I'm not going to put you through that, so I will speed up the footage. If you're new here, my name is Deb. Hello. This is Mike. That's Mike the Mike. He's my cutie pie little microphone Muppet friend. He's a Muppet because he's fuzzy. And I put googly eyes on them because that's how I do things around here. And can I also show you, I told you the ADHD was strong this morning. Do you see the disco sparkles? I've got this. That's what's causing it. I've got this lovely mushroom disco ball lamp that I bought at TJ Maxx last year. And it has, it's lived up to all my hopes and dreams. Yeah, so we've got disco sparkles. What else? Since we're just riding the ADHD train, how about I show you something else? Ages ago, I painted this. And then I bought these little disco mirrors. And I had said I was thinking about what to do for a border of this painting. And I finally did it. I also added some extra little mirrors here. I may put this up for sale one day. I don't know that I'm ready to part with it. I've been staring at it for like 6 months, unfinished, and then the spirit done moved me and I finished it. So that's exciting. Just thought I'd share that with you since we're just we're just all over the place this morning. By the way, I am so my heart is just so full, and I was just so moved that people responded and checked out my work, had really nice things to say about these little paintings, and some of you found what I talked about pretty relatable because you're also artists and you're like, yeah, it's a little scary to put your stuff out there and then wonder, is anybody else gonna like it? Okay, the memory card died. Or not died, it was full. What was I saying? Oh yeah, basically, I definitely feel like when I've put stuff out there and it doesn't cause a stir of any kind, you feel like you just shouted into the void. I know that I'm not the only person who feels like this. There are a lot of people that do, especially in the social media realm. It's like unless you go viral, it's really hard to get seen. You can be an amazing maker, artist, creator, whatever. You can be the best potter in all of Potter's field, but if nobody's seeing your stuff, how are they going to find out about you? And the algorithms and stuff on social media, it's really luck of the draw. It's a crapshoot every time you put something out there. So it's very frustrating, and you just kind of think, I must not have it. But sometimes it's just a luck of the draw. So I really just went into putting all these original works, these little tiny paintings, along with 2 paintings that are over there that I had made last year, and then I tinkered with and tweaked over and over again over the last 6 months. Every once in a while being like, I'm changing this color, I'm changing this, just because it never ends, right? You're constantly like, there's something off about it. So I just kept going back and tweaking things. That's just how I am. Sometimes I can just make something and be like, good, done. And a lot of times done is better than perfect. I have to live by that as much as possible, because otherwise I fall into the perfectionist trap. Anyway, what I wanted to say was it was so heartwarming to not only hear from people who related, people who had really lovely, nice, kind words to say about the art I put out there, and some of these have sold, which is absolute cherry on top of this already wonderfully delicious sundae. I don't even know what to say. Someone came and bought 2, immediately. And then someone else bought one, and then someone else bought one. And I have not checked to see any updates if things have happened, but I could not believe that. I'm pretty sure 98.5% sure that 4 of the little paintings have sold. So that means there'd be 1 left. I don't know which one. And that these 2 are left. The 2 are going to be the more expensive pieces because they're much bigger. they're like 10 times the size of this. I'm going to give you a size comparison so you can see. Yeah. Yeah, I'd say it's like 9 times the size. 9 to 10 times the size. So these are much bigger. Much bigger. So they are more. Yeah. So I kind of knew that anything that's more expensive, it takes a bit longer to sell. So I'm very excited that feels good that people actually wanted these. It's not about money, honestly. It's like knowing that people wanted these is so rewarding. And even more so, half of the money made. So these were all, the small ones are $44. So that means $22 of every one of those sold is going to greater goods charities. If those two sell, those are $150 each. That means if they both sell, $150 will be going to greater goods. That's, everything sells. I'm trying to do the final tally in my head, but be a couple $100 that we can send to greater goods. And I'm very excited about that. And just a huge thank you to those of you who are making that happen. It means a lot. Yeah, so that, whether these sold or not, I was gonna make these lino prints because I'm gonna make a few of these as the same fundraiser situation where half of the proceeds go to greater goods. And I'm excited about that. I have to see how they're all going to turn out, but I'm really excited about the ideas that I have for it. So, stay tuned.
Actually, things have been good. They feel crazy right now just because there's been so many non-workable days, because like I can't.
Okay, so I'm back. It's been a couple of hours, maybe 1 hour, maybe an hour. I just took my supplements for my ADHD because I could tell it was a extra spicy neurospicy day, which is not necessarily a bad thing, but I do want to try and keep some focus, keep some direction. I'd like to take this bouncy energy and put it into artwork and creating things, into some good stuff. And now I'm gonna get down to business. Let's get to business, shall we? It's like, how does she get anything done? Well, she doesn't. I'm laughing because I'm thinking about on Patreon we did the Pets and People's Clothes drawing session, and Lucy was there, and I think it was Lucy that said it. I could be wrong, but I said something like, because I kept forgetting to set the timer. And if you ever do a Zoom drawing session with me and I'm in charge of the timer, girl, remind me, because I will for sure forget that I didn't put the timer on. That is just like a given. And so then I said something like, yeah, I've got to get the slides ready, like our reference photos. I got to get this going. I got to set the timer. I said, and I bet you're all wondering, how does she do it all? It was something like that. And then I said, I don't, obviously. And I think it was Lucy that said, how does she do it all? With great difficulty. And I was like, yep, exactly. But she gets it. She's riding the neurospicy train, I believe. So I think she understands more than some other people may. So yeah, I kind of like the angular, extra stretchy look of these petals, but there is something very charming about this. This reminds me so much more of my like Barbie trunk, which is, I think, part of the reason I loved it. I just loved the color combination so much, and just the curviness of these daisy petals, where these daisy petals are a little more stretchy and less soft. I'm referring to this when I say my Barbie trunk. Yeah, it's giving more of that vibe, those colors and stuff. And yeah, I love this thing. I wonder if I'm gonna keep any of my rambles in this vlog, because holy smokes. But part of me is like, just keep it in. It's the real deal. That's what actually happens. That's the way your brain is actually working. Maybe that's just, I should just let that be what it is. What do we want to start with? Which nibberino? Nib? Blade? It's not a nib, is it? A blade. Maybe I will go a little bit bigger. A little bit bigger to start and see. And maybe I can just listen to a podcast and be quiet. This, just put you over here for now. Looks like I shredded a bunch of pink cheese. Pink cheese nachos, anybody? This is my big Talons Art Creations. I'm gonna scoot this out of the way. I've been using this for inspiration. I think I told you that already, but yes. So, scoot that. I don't know if I want to keep working on this spread and doing this stuff. I was like drawing like stamp-like imagery. I might keep going with that, so let me flip to another page. See if my cutting was good. I kind of wonder in a way, like, it would almost... I don't know if people ever put some kind of an ink or something down ahead of time. I think I actually might have done this okay. I accidentally, by the way, when I started this, I started to cut that outline. I started to cut the outline of the flower first, meaning like when I drew this, the idea was the petals, the leaves, the stems were gonna be the negative space. Or, yes, and that this, everything else that's pink here, would be the positive, the stamp, I guess. Because the idea is I wanna have like colorful colors coming through. And I started to do the outline as if I was gonna carve away all this stuff, like do the exact opposite, which is not what I wanted to do. So in other words, like, this is like a positive stamp, where some of this is like recessed. Am I making sense? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sure that you know what I mean when I say all that. I might have to put some more ink juice on here. This is not gonna be a super even service. Take my sketchbook and push it down. I'm sure there was a much better way to do this. Much better way to do this. But I didn't do it. All right, not half bad. That's not half bad. This is that? Oh, I just didn't push it down hard enough that corner. If I do it on this side, which is what I was thinking as I was pushing it down, I was like, I should have done on this side where it's a lot more flat. Just gonna smudge it. Hey, that's not bad. Not bad. I don't know if I like the way this is. I feel like I gotta make this line here a little bit thinner. Where did I put the... There's all my blades. It's under the pink cheese shreds. Let's go tiny. Do I need that little thing in there? No, this will work, I think. Okay. So this has a little bit of a nub. I want to get rid of there. Okay, so the idea is having a underpainting of many colors. I'm doing a very messy job of it, but I think you understand. I think you can pick up what I'm putting down without it. Looks a bit sloppy and messy, but I'm sure you know what I'm saying. So we're gonna be experimenting. We'll see how that looks. Yeah. All right, I have to take a break. Give my hand a rest. I need to eat something. I will take a break. We have a cat fiasco about to happen here. Yeah, all three are hanging out together. Ralph is feeling feisty. They all want their spot in the sun. So, you know how that goes if you have cats. I'm going to go with this. The Trader Joe's Sesame Crunch Chopped Salad Kit. This is the size of my head. As you can see, this is one full bowl of salad. And Phoebe's over here ready to place her order. She would like some cheese, please. Okay, I ate my big honkin' salad and I'm going to get back to it.
There's a couple of things that I know for sure are
I'm catching up on Melissa's
It
art
is
supply packing for
This
her
is the-
trip to Japan.
Pilot Parallel pen. It's the one that is,
I cannot wait to see the footage
but can be also
from that trip. I just, whenever someone goes to Japan, I'm just like, everything's so beautiful and cute, and
and it was fine.
wow. Maybe one day I will go there.
One of these.
Maybe. Also, after my giant salad, I got a little munchy again, if you can believe it. How was there room for anything else? Well, I couldn't eat the little crunchy sesame bits because it turns out they're made with wheat. I had one or two and then I was like, oh, wait a second, I should check this. And I looked at the ingredients. I was like, of course. So I made myself two delicious Trader Joe's hash browns in my air fryer. Put some smoked paprika and everything bagel seasoning on it, and it's so delicious. Oh, if you like a McDonald's hash brown, this is basically probably a slightly healthier version. Not by much, but it's quite tasty, yummy. I'm enjoying it. This is very dry. This is very dry. Oops, it would have helped to put it the right way. All right, we're just gonna go this way. I'm gonna just close the book on it and we'll see how that turns out. All right, that looks pretty good. I know it's fate, but it's pretty good. Wonderful. Okay. It's ink. Got a glove, so I don't have to look like I've been fingerprinted and booked. Is ink coming out of this? I think it is. Looks like there's some moisture on the pad. What if I just rolled it directly on here? That's an idea. It's not working quite as well. All right. I mean, does it even like, is it even rolling? Maybe this would be fun to play with. This would be a fun drawing thing. All right, not bad. I gotta clean this up still, because that there is all of that. That's cool. That looks pretty cool. Just because of the way that the ink doesn't go all the way through it, there's almost like a Riso print look to it. I'm kind of digging. All right, cool. I am actually very happy with how this turned out. I thought this was going to be a really rough one. I think I need to extend the star here, the little star points, because it just looks like a mistake there. So either if I put the line through all the way, maybe that's just the easier way to do it. Instead of trying to overlap, put the star over the mushroom cap part. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so I found more of those little canvases and they are painted black. So I'm just thinking about, like, it's also on my mind, like, what do I want to do with those? I would like to make more. And I was also thinking, like, could I do lino prints on them and like paint and then do like a lino print stamp? I'm like, that might be kind of cool. Or even just add little elements like these little stars or something. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna have to have a good old think on that. And I think the next one that I do, I'm gonna carve through the white and see. Because I bet you that's exactly why it's designed like this. Why they have pink and then white. Like, that makes so much more sense. So I think that's what we'll be doing next time. Why didn't I think of it before? Okay, that's all right. We didn't know. We learned some lessons. And we find out and we grow. Okay. Oh. Been hunched over for so long. Okay. Okay. All right. Got about an hour before people are coming home, and I have to take my daughter to an appointment. All right. Cool. Hi. So here's the thing. If I keep going and show you the rest of the lino print, block printing, stamp making that I did, this video will be probably about 30 minutes longer. And I feel like we're at a good stopping point. I didn't want to leave you in suspense of how things turned out, but I'm not done. I finished filming this about a week or so ago, week and a half ago, and I'm still tinkering with stuff. I do have another stamp that I made, a cute little bird. It was definitely a labor of love, but also of frustration. But I got through it. I persevered. And, pat on the back for me. But I also want to give a pat on the back to you because you hung out with me today, and thank you for keeping me company. Thank you for letting me keep you company. I'd love to know if you were doing like a little creative project or doodling or what you're up to while you watch this, or if you're actually just like watching and paying attention the whole time. I have no idea. Yeah, so there is more to come. There's more that I'm putting together as a video, and I'm excited to show you the final results. If you'd like to see what else happens, if you're not subscribed, do that now. I just finished painting the top coat on these nails that are taking forever to dry, so that's why I'm being all like T-Rex hands now. I will see you soon. Take care, stay weird, stay creative, be kind to yourself and others, and all that jazz. Bye.